In this video, I want to share my experience of what it's been like wearing Nothing New shoes. This is an awesome brand that I came across last year, and I actually got these 3 pairs of shoes and I wore them all the time. This pair I wore all the time in the summer. They're getting kind of dingy now. This one I wore when I dressed up a little bit more, and then this one I wore in the colder seasons, and they were absolutely awesome. So this year I got 3 more pair of their shoes, and so I wanted to tell you what it's been like wearing them and what I think about this brand. So let's do it. So when it came to these shoes, I've owned them for about a year and they have held up great. You can see that all the stitching and the material is still great. It's holding together just fine. It's very durable. So I didn't run into any issues where the shoe is actually wearing out on me. So I really enjoyed that. And I try to take care of my shoes. So I always wash them if I get something on them, or try to clean them right away. As you can see, over time they get dingy, but they're probably not as bad as most people's because I try to take care of them. What I realized is this high top pair actually became one of my go-to pairs. I really like this look of having a high top on it. I usually don't wear shoes like that, but I really like the appearance of them. So overall, these shoes have held up great over time. Now let's get into the new pairs that I just got. Starting off, these are the Nothing New Saga One, and they look awesome. I really enjoy all the stitching in it and just the design in general. To me, they look really cool. They kind of remind me of like a soccer shoe or something like that I used to wear, like maybe like a Puma or something. They look very cool. I love these gum soles on it. It looks really nice. They do have this little stitching of like a cloth section. Maybe it's like suede. It's very soft to the touch, so I feel like this could get a little bit dirty, but the rest of the shoe is like this leathery kind of material, so I feel like it'll stay pretty clean, but just this little accent right here might get a little bit dirty, so you might want to be careful to keep it clean. As far as the comfort goes with these shoes, they feel very comfortable and they're not super heavy at all either. They have a nice bottom on them that feels pretty cushiony. The one thing about this shoe in particular is the heel. If you don't tie it down super tight, I notice that the heel feels like it slides, or my heel slides out of it if I wear these without like tying my laces. Most of the time I snug them up. Even if they're tucked in my shoe, I tie them and snug them up so that it's a tight fit. But if you don't, I notice that the heel can slip a little bit. So that's something I wanted to point out with this shoe in particular. But other than that, I love the appearance and I feel like this is an awesome looking shoe. These shoes are called their Kicks, and they look awesome as well. They are made out of this almost like a canvas type material, and it's actually, I should mention this about all their products, they are all eco-friendly. They use recycled materials for all their materials. That way they're just conscious of the environment. So that is a great thing about this brand. They do a great job with just being clean for the environment. Even the way they craft their shoes, instead of using like glues and harmful agents like that, they use true stitching, which I feel like is more durable and flexible. It allows you to be more comfortable wearing your shoe, but then it's also better for the environment again. So really cool about that. Now with this particular shoe, I feel like this one is very comfortable. I really enjoy the way this one fits. It's very lightweight and I have no issues on the heel or anything like that. It fits very comfortably, and I feel like this is a nice casual looking shoe. I like the distressed look. It gives it just a nice modern look. So I really enjoy this one, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of compliments wearing this one out and about. These shoes are called Verge, and to me, my favorite thing about this shoe is the color palette. I love the dark green look paired with the navy and the cream color. This whole design and color scheme in general looks amazing to me. I also like on the laces how they have this different colored stitching etched into them. I feel like it's a nice looking shoe. It kind of reminds me of something you'd maybe see in like a European country or something that's very fashion forward. So I love this looking shoe. It looks really nice, and I love just some of the small details as well. Like this back ring here is a solid solid piece of rubber. Not only does it look cool and unique, but I actually find this to be functional when I'm slipping off my shoes. I put my other foot here when I'm sliding my foot out. So I don't know if it's intended to be used like that, but that's how I use it, and it works pretty good. So I love that right here. Looks really nice. And then I love the grip on the bottom, this like grip on the edges, how it has good tread like that. So these feel very comfortable, and I love the details like that. This is a great looking shoe. It's probably one of my favorites that I got from them so far. The one thing I would say about this shoe though is it is a little bit heavier. So that's just something to note. It isn't like a super light athletic running shoe, but it still is very nice and gets the job done. Just a little bit heavier. You can see that all this down here is just the sole of it, which is quite a bit of material, so they prop you up higher if you're like a short person. So that is nice there, but it does add a little bit of extra weight. So those are my thoughts on this shoe. So overall, I've been really pleased with everything that this company has produced so far. I love their new designs. I feel like they're very unique looking shoes and they're very stylish. I don't like wearing typical name brand clothes like Nike or Puma or anything like that. I like off-brand stuff that looks really nice and presentable. So to me, this is more of like that sleek, low-key company that is producing some great quality products. So I'm a huge fan of what they got going for them, and I love that they're eco-friendly or keep the environment in mind. The one other downside that might be a problem for you is the pricing on these is a little bit steeper. Just so you know, I'll put the prices up of these products just so you can see what they are at the time of this recording, but that is something I want to point out. But another cool thing about this brand is if you get any of their products, they have like this return program where you can return any used pair of their products and they'll give you $20 towards your next order. So if you wear the heck out of these shoes and you wear them down and they're super dirty and torn up, you can send them back to the brand and they'll give you $20 to put towards your next pair of shoes. So that's also really cool. That is nothing new. I like what you guys are doing there. Good job, team. Oh, see? These socks are nice because they are very comfortable and they feel pretty thick and cushiony as well. That way you're not going to wear them out and get holes in your socks right away. These should last you a decent while. And also what's nice is these are also made out of all that recycled material as well. Let me know in the comments, what is your favorite pair of these shoes? Right now, this is my favorite pair, but all their shoes look awesome and I'm a huge fan. So, bye.